Wow, I was actually going to make a joke to start out this episode about how Hope was here and we were just going to ditch her for the entire episode even though she was seeing us accept the side quest, but it turns out she's at a heart-to-heart location, so she knew that we were going to ditch her and ditched us instead, I guess.
We had our time on motherland, so the way to our father's land. Now we're fighting out in common land. It's a cycle of command. There's no chance we found a wonderland as we reached to the promised land. We were struggling in the underground. We find ourselves now as we dream.
Hello everyone, I'm Luxin and welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles X. Last time we did some relatively interesting side quests and got Celica's affinity actually pretty close, sort of, to what it needs to be. And this episode we're just gonna top that off and do her next affinity mission, because it turns out level 46 is actually the level requirement for that. So we should be able to do that as long as we get enough from Naza Tenpanzi's quest. Respect trees. I am the Lorax. I respect trees more than anyone. Okay, so she accepted a seed with her life. Good, Celica like that. So apparently a great seed, or a seed from the great tree of the prone homeworld, needs to be planted somewhere on Mira, and we need to find someone who knows how to take care of plants. What do I do? Okay, so we need to talk to xenoforms on the Manon ship, specifically. I don't know why it didn't just say prone, or just say Manon. Like, you would think that in order to grow the great tree from the prone homeworld, you'd need to talk to a prone about it. But I guess the implication is, oh, Manon are kind of smart, so it should be one of the Manon instead. I don't know, you'd think. I guess because the Manon are an interstellar species, they would already know. Oh, it's an Orphe, never mind. Orphe makes the most sense to actually know about plants. Manon don't care about plants. This is an earth plant. So we need to know if he is a botanist. Yes, the botanists exist in other cultures, apparently. Good for them. Any typical tree can be made to grow using gnarl branch sap. Ooh. Ooh, we need to go to the Divine Roost. Okay. Good thing I waited until after getting the flight module to accept this, even though it probably didn't become available until after we got the flight module. This is gonna be fun. Just gonna hop in the scale real quick. Nope, you're level 60. That's cool. I really like the... Okay, first off, to the Telethia shadow, that was terrifying. Second off, I was going to say that I really like how, like, regal and pseudo-divine they like making the subtitle or the species type of enemies in high areas in the games. Like, in 2, I don't think it's a spoiler to say that, yes, you do go to the world, you climb the world tree at some point. And one of the enemies there is a Reverial Ancel. When an Ancel is just like a regular type of bird thing. That's one of the coolest enemy name types in the series. So I don't know. It's just cool. Pastoral Service over there reminded me of that. And over there, aren't there supposed to be Dilius around here? I thought there were like low 50s Dilius somewhere in the Divine Roost. Which is bad, because I wanted to kill a couple and get to level 47 before we do the Affinity mission. Is there anything over here? This isn't really part of the side quest. This is just me wanting to... Oh, they're level 62. What are they called? Do they have a cool name? I forget. Hunter Dilius. That's kind of weak, honestly. I was expecting something like a... I don't know what I was expecting. Like... Regnant Dilius. Lord Dilius, the 23rd of... I'm stuck on a... Physics, everybody! That's how they work! If I didn't have the flight module, which, to be fair, I couldn't have gotten up there if I didn't have the flight module, I would have been completely stuck, and... Really, SRL, you know what? You're level 47. You should give me the EXP I need. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill my other skells, either. That would be preferable. Someone did large numbers to it. I'm surprised it wasn't me, actually. Must have been someone else's G-Buster, because... I don't know. And wow! AI party members are actually binding correctly. That's even more surprising. And actually, this enemy is exactly level 47, so I'm starting to realize that I probably won't get that much EXP from it. Also, my Skell's almost gone, again, because that always happens. Alright, now it's not doing big damage anymore. It's using Roar, which I don't know how a Roar did that kind of damage. That was weird. But I got the stagger and clipped into its body, which meant I got launched too. But never mind. Lynn screwed up the bind this time. And are we just missing or not doing any damage? I can't even tell. Alright, you're dead. I'm gonna need to kill another one if I want to level up. And there's another one! I guess I can cut this one out this time. Alright, we're back. Celic and I actually both grew levels from that. So, first thing you're going to want to do is, if you want the good ending to this, talk to Yuntanam. Or is now not the time to talk to Yuntanam? I guess now is not the time to talk to Yuntanam. We'll talk to Monbarak first. Okay. Let's see. Orpheum Professors. So, it's weird. You'd think that the way the Orphe work, that they wouldn't have a similar societal structure. But who knows? Sure, we'll trust him. Good, I see the Salika affinity. She's behind my shoulder completely because she's actually pretty short. She's barely taller than Lynn if you really look. But anyway, the Great Tree is getting put in the ground. Need not wait long, and that's a thing. And he's eating it. That's a bad. Suggest before she breaks his legs. Oof. And there should be a way to get him to not eat it, I think. Or is that the end of the quest? I don't know. It's probably not over right now. I think there's a follow-up to this. I know there's a way to stop the tree from getting eaten. I think you planted a second time here. I'm not sure. Thoroughly explain his mistake. Okay. So you will revive the tree because bug magic. It says he in Flea Ward and a longevity bow. It's a slightly lower percent chance of success, but... Oh, cool, we already got the stuff. Now I think we talk to Yuntanam. Okay. So, if we warn him, the regular ending for this quest, if you don't talk to Yuntanam now before giving him before giving Monbarak the stuff, he will come in and eat the tree and the quest will end as another thing, and I think he also gets beaten up. And the great tree doesn't stay planted. But if you warn him now, he won't eat it and it will stay planted, and I think you get a better reward or something. So we indeed have the materials. Let's see, we conveniently have only one longevity bow. And we have 37 ZZ and flea warts because I'm pretty sure those are just common collectibles. So, beginning work at once. And now that he knows he'll get beaten up, it's actually there. And we got the good music, which means I did successfully save the tree this time. I am professional Lorax Luxin, that's what they should call me. Yes, people talk to each other, they understand each other's differences. Good job putting your themes right in front of you, game. Like, honestly, it shouldn't take a fictional character telling you this to figure that out yourselves, but people surprise me and they're ignorant every day. Anyway, he can copy the Great Tree more, but I guess that's probably not a good idea because the divinity of the tree would be, the sanctity of it would be tarnished if they made more. But actually, I think our reward is the same, but the tree's still there. I don't think it grows. It might grow like after you beat the game or something, but I don't know. Let's see what Yuntanam has to say now. You can ask him about the Rothians, which is kind of an arbitrary thing. He's not a Rothian. Why would he know about the Rothians? Anyway, we got the right Celica affinity. So, we can go to the Industrial District. I think it's in the Industrial District. I don't remember if it's in the Industrial District. Let's check the Industrial District, which I have to enunciate clearly because I started saying it wrong like the second time in a row I said it. I have my gamepad underneath my desk right now, because if I don't, then you can hear the clacking, and I can accidentally bump it into things, so hopefully this is the right one. It's next to Rock, so I'm gonna assume it is. Time to take on Fitting In. We need to complete the BFF's affinity mission and obtain the flight module, so hopefully this is something that G-Busters can take care of, because otherwise I'm screwed.
You seem to be working hard, Rock.
Hi, Celica. Hi, everyone.
We were in the area, so we thought we might drop by to say hi and see you in action.
Thanks. I really love my job. I don't have to feel scared, and everyone seems to appreciate what I do.
That sounds great! Tatsu's still looking for a workplace where unique talents will be appreciated.
Can you all wait a few minutes? It's almost my break.
Of course. We'll just hang out here and watch.
Gosh, it feels funny having an audience.
Hey, Rock, can I get a hand over here?
On my way!
Seems like he's having fun.
We have the Director General to thank for getting him this position.
Yeah, I guess we do.
Look out! Rock! Get back! Hey, are you alright?
Oh no!
Welp, I don't know why we're getting the quest now, and that's just not a second part of the cutscene, because our objective is, like, right there to talk to Rock. Also, I'm going to do a cool thing where I play as Celica for the Celica mission, and let's see what her arts are. She probably doesn't have very good arts, a very good set right now, so we'll just take everything off. Let's see. Let's give her 0-0, one of her signature arts. Boosts TP and melee combos, which is really good. She does not get Slit Edge, actually. She gets Dispel, which is no. Black Bane is the other one of her signature arts, I believe. Which is one of the best arts in the game, actually. There is a very good strat for dealing high amounts of damage. I think there's actually a leaderboard for most damage in a single hit at one of the terminals in the administrative district. I think one of the best strats for doing good on that leaderboard is to stack debuffs and then use a Black Bane that's boosted by a Soul Voice. So that's one thing. We'll give her Black Butterfly too, because that gives a debuff, actually. She's ether-based, if you couldn't tell by the fact that her 2 knife arts are ether. 0-0 is good. Combat Limbo grants effect stasis, which means as long as the effect stasis lasts, your status will change the same. Like, any buffs and debuffs you have will... Okay, it only works on herself. Will not be changed. She's got Ghost Walker. I'm gonna upgrade Ghost Walker 3 times and give it to her. I don't expect her to use it optimally, but I'll give it to her just to have. Let's see. What else should I give her? Full Specs is always good. She doesn't have a TP art though, so the potential's not the greatest. Let's give her Screamer, so she has a purple. Let's see. I want to give her an aura. I think Elma actually has Early Bird on her right now. So, do I want it? No, Elma has Shadowrunner. Oh, right! The only reason I beat Chapter 11. So, we're safe to give her Early Bird, I guess. Boost that. Boost her 2 signature arts a little bit as well. 2, 3, then boost Screamer over there, give her Primer, boost Primer, critical power is always good. Then for this, do I want Violent Streak? I guess I should take Violent Streak. It's like, I don't need another aura. What am I saying? She uses dual guns, of course she should have Sliding Slinger, and of course that should be upgraded. Now, Elma's Sliding Slinger is maxed. Good. Oh, max out. Shadow Strike, up Violent Streak 1, up Primer 1, up Shadowrunner another. Do that. Then, Celica's Skillicas. She only has 3 skill slots, okay. She's learned everything except Red Zone, which boosts critical chance by 20% during Overdrive. That's actually pretty not awful. Feather Touch. No, I'm just running Screamer for Soul Voice coverage. Mindscape, Gentle Approach. Don't want either of those. Evasion by 10. Sense Aura by 4 seconds. We'll go Inner Search, Mindscape, and guess Aura Burst. And then, as usual, upgrade Mindscape all the way. Actually, I only have 1 skill slot and no skills attached. Never mind. Although, I'm actually going to take... Where is it? What? Do I not have Mindscape? Oh. High Tension is the one I get. I guess Mindscape's the Celica exclusive one, but I'll finally max out that as well. And we can finally actually do the side quest. There we go.
Rock! Those beams would have crushed me if Rock hadn't stepped in.
Ow!
Are you hurt?
I'm gonna have a huge lump on my head.
Just lump? Rock's head made of rock too?
Thank goodness.
This is gonna put the whole project on hold.
Beams are shot, boss. They're all bent to hell.
I figured as much. Well, that's the day. Go on home, boys. Don't bother coming in tomorrow.
Huh? When should we come back?
Beam's gotta be recast. That means waiting for fresh ore. You go see the doc on your way home, Rock. Got it?
Yes, sir. I'm really sorry.
For what? Not your fault at all, big guy.
Need help finding a doctor?
Oh, I don't need one. It's really just a bump. The foreman's just being nice.
It's nice of him to look out for his team like that.
Yeah, I'm just sad there's nothing I can do for him.
The beams are hardened with a special ore known as erosium, but sadly their erosium supply has run dry.
Erosium is a pretty rare mineral, too.
Until they acquire new ore, it seems the construction project will not be able to proceed.
Rats. And I finally found a job I liked, too.
Fear not, Rock. I'll find a way to fix this.
This sounds like job for Nopon. Nopon are masters of trade. Some Nopon somewhere know where to find erosium. Tatsu guarantee it.
That's actually an excellent idea.
Thank you, Tatsu.
Wow, you're actually useful sometimes.
Lindley finally noticed?
Alright, let's start asking around. Celica, if you'd join us?
Of course.
Listen,
Look at that. Did you see that? Optional mission Tatsu was being more useful than main story Tatsu again. This is what I mean. Tatsu's not great, but he isn't awful in side quests. Anyway. Oh. God, as you can see, I'm not very good with this handling type of skill. And it actually doesn't matter since we need to be out of it anyway while we're looking for this info. I assume that we just need to go to the Nopon Bazaar. Because that's where the most Nopon that haven't just generally been living in the city are. Yep, there we go. Oh, hey! Back to Mujiji. Maybe this is the thing I was thinking of where he charges you for something. Oh, I didn't get any bag flu squashes. I was kind of disappointed. Anyway, what do you want, Mujiji? That's Moomoon. Talk to Celica. Thank you.
Oh, ho, ho, ho! Greetings and welcome to Dorian Caravan. Something troubling, friends? In search of rare item, perhaps?
Yes, actually. We're looking for erosium, and heard we might find some here.
Erosium? Yes, Dorian Caravan trade in erosium.
yay, we did it, Celica!
Wonderful!
Friends always this impatient? Listen to whole answer. Caravan trade in erosium, yes, but erosium fresh out of stock, sorry.
Ah, crud.
Well, that's a problem.
And it means poor Rock will have to wait.
No, no, beautiful lady, no crying, please. Ah, fine, fine. Mujiji cannot stand to see such display from such beauty. Just this once, Mujiji share his source as special.
Wow. The servers in this game are even worse than the Splatoon ones.
Exception. Really? Mujiji never go back on word.
Oh, thank you.
Friends, listen well. Nearby is strange place with big rocks floating in air. Erosium is mined from floaty rocks.
Understood. We shall go there at once.
Friends, be careful. Floaty rock zone also home to mighty critters. Not safest place around.
We understand.
Okay, but why does Mujiji have a Mexican accent? That is the most important question that needs to be asked here. Like, it's funny. It doesn't make any sense, though. He's like the only Nopon to actually have an accent in any of the games. Well, I guess technically they have American accents, all of them. Because, like, Ricky didn't have an accent. He just had a funny sounding voice. Tora just, I guess, has an American accent. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's the only Nopon that doesn't have an American accent, so who knows? Also, is this not the place? Is down? Do we need to be down? There we go. Oh, it's surrounded by a sluggish Saltat.
I'd say that's enough to get the project back on track.
Thank you all so much for your help.
You really would do anything for Rock. Wouldn't you, Celica?
Rock is like family to me. Nothing could be more precious.
But Rock say something before. About how Rock and Ganglion do terrible thing to Celica's village. Celica not mad at Rock about that?
Tatsu, that is so inappropriate.
I didn't realize he had spoke of this to you.
I'm sorry, Celica.
Oh no, it's perfectly all right. It just means he trusts you all enough to share. You see, Rock was created by the Ganglion to be a living weapon. When they attacked my village, his kind killed so many people. But something awoke in Rock that night. He took me and ran. He saved my life.
That's amazing.
That's why you were so passionate about Rock not fighting. I couldn't agree more. And it's thanks to that kindness that Rock's found a way to live his life in peace.
You're all so sweet.
Rock waiting back home, right? Team should deliver Erosium ASAP. Then Rock can get back to work.
Right.
Elma, look!
Get ready!
Challenge accepted.
Okay, good. I was gonna feel a little gypped if we didn't actually get to fight anything. But I'm gonna make this big mistake of taunting this thing. Also, Elma's scale has a lot more damage on it already than it should. Take the cockpit mode. Alright. I might have to switch characters just to, like... Who has a taunted... Oh no, we aggroed the Saltats. We aggroed the Saltats. Elma's scale is gone. I'm running.
I'll try to push them back.
Hey, hold still!
Alright, this will be fine if... Oh, you can't switch members when flying. Okay.
Challenge accepted.
Ah, you're just gonna aggro me from that far away, aren't you? As long as I'm controlling the right scale and don't Phoenix. Jesus Christ, I just need to switch party members. And this fight legitimately won't be a problem. Okay, touch down here. You just straight up can't change members when you're in a scale because apparently swapping the positions of... Why can't I do this? Okay, everyone had to be out of their scales. If I'm lucky, I won't need to worry about not having Elma's skill. Hers was relatively lightweight one anyway. But if we do this, have everyone target it. I did not mean to Phoenix there. Hopefully the only thing I hit was the Tarragon, I think it is. If someone could bind, I can just G-Buster and win. That did a lot less damage than I thought it would. Okay. Flame Missile. Oh, I'm an Amdusius. That doesn't do anything to me, huh? Although it does have a surprisingly large amount of HP for a thing where you're... I don't know what I'm talking about. It looks like it's a bigger damage sponge than most enemies of its type. Okay, Celica lost her skill. Am I gonna have to solo this somehow? How did all of your skells get destroyed? I was the only one being targeted. Are you just stupid? Is that how this is? Like, I understand how you guys are all dying on foot, but, like... How are you dying? How did you lose your skells there? And unfortunately, I can't bind my... I don't have anyone else to bind, so... Gotta hope Elma and Lynn actually do things. I mean, I can overdrive. See, this thing's just a damage sponge. That's really annoying. I also... Oh, great. Oh, great. Oh, great. Oh, great. Good. That was fun and or fair. And I got toppled a second time. Did I? No, I didn't. Although I could just use that as a way to get back up close. Then... What? Okay. And we got sent all the way over here, so that means that you can't... My party members can't even help, and I can get toppled again, because that's totally okay to happen. You know what? I'm gonna fly away, get my 3 skells back, and open this fight with an overdrive, because that seems to be the only way this is actually gonna happen. Good thing fast traveling with your skell tanks away half your TP. Also, what's even attacking me right now? Oh, of course it could just swim through the world, because that makes perfect sense. The first step is gonna find smaller enemies I can actually kill in order to... I'm gonna try to get everyone to overdrive. I swear if you guys manage to die to this thing. Elma, what is wrong with you? Who aggroed another enemy? Oh, of course! It gets aggroed by anything! Alright, since I'm just gonna get attacked through the world in general, let's just start fighting you now. Oh, that actually works out pretty well. Except for the whole Elma's Skell dies instantly thing. But I just... As long as I do the binding, we should be okay. I guess as long as Elma doesn't get hit as well, that's kind of important. Should have taken out, Jesus Christ. Should have taken out everyone else's taunt as well. Oh, I wasn't even the one who had the bind up that time. Someone beat me to it somehow. Problem is, I can't Phoenix. Because there are like level 52 enemies around here. If I screw up again, I'm going to take off everyone's taunt, except my own. Because Elma's gone now. Yep, there goes Elma. I'm about to hit overdrive, which is good though. Alright. The main strategy here is just to bind lock it. And then probably if everyone else dies and I have no other choice to overdrive. Alright. Get the topple first. Good, it's down. Have everyone target this appendage just in case that's an art. Get the stagger, get the soul voice. I don't have melee art. That's disappointing. Hit inflicted blaze on it, which isn't going to actually help much since this seems to be fire based, or at least using thermal attacks. Which presumably means setting it on fire isn't going to help much. Although, I have Blaze on me now, so I don't know. Alright, Alma's dead. This is going downhill super fast. This is... Although, everyone else is actually doing pretty good on the HP front, surprisingly. So I just... keep binding. I think Lin overdrive. Yeah, Lin is putting in work. I kinda wish I had a taunt that wasn't Phoenix now. Although you do appear to be targeting me on your own. Of course you used a kill everything attack. Of course. Time to spam overdrive. If I... Ooh. Did one of you topple? One of you toppled. Nice. Oh god. I need a cockpit off of this. Need a cockpit off of this. I need a cockpit in general. This is what we're getting at here. Not, I'm going to be using another salvage ticket. There we go. I think we win. Close, close, close. Overdrive's gone too. Celica and Lin are both still alive. I got another cockpit. Celica died, never mind. Give Lin TP because... I don't know. Alright. Stagger, you avoided the stagger. Okay, you know. Hail Mary Phoenix? Is that gonna... That worked. Okay, putting us in a cutscene too so I don't get killed by the other enemies.
That was rather close.
No sense hanging around here. Let's get back to New LA.
Oh, the entire cutscene was just, let's get back to NLA. Ooh, okay. That seems like it was going to be a more necessary cutscene than I thought. Or than it was.
Hey, that's a Rosium! And so much of it, too! Thank you, Celica.
Oh, it wasn't just me. Everyone helped.
Thanks, everyone.
Forget about us. You've got some ore to deliver to your boss, right?
Right.
What? Rock! You went out and got us a fresh supply of Erosium?
Not me, sir. Celica and my friends were the ones who found it.
That's mighty kind of you, miss.
Will this allow construction to proceed?
Sure will. We'll start first thing tomorrow.
All right!
Here's something else, miss. You never told us your friends were so amazing, Rock.
Well, that's a job well done. Good work, guys. It's nice to see those two in such good spirits, too.
And that was fitting in. Honestly, kind of disappointing. I expected that the whole Celica being technically required for the story, not as a party member, but finding that after all that, her third affinity mission would be a little meatier of a thing. But I guess not. We got 0-0 to use for ourselves, and that's an important art in dual gun builds, so it's not all bad. And I ended up not playing a Celica at all, which is kind of unfortunate. Although it was an enemy designed to be fought with Skells anyway, so I'm not too beat up over it. But I know this is actually a short episode compared to most of them, but anytime I do an affinity mission or story chapter, I kind of want to just stop the episode after that, and we did a side quest before this, so I don't feel like we're losing out on too much missed time or whatever. But next time, we're gonna start on the journey to level 50, because once we hit that, I can basically finish the game, because I want a level 50 Skell to go on a bit of a power trip before we finish things off completely. And actually, I'm going to check my affinity chart, because if this turns out the way I hope it does... Oh, wow! This is going to turn out the way I hope it does. Nice! Next time, we're going to start raising affinity with L, because he's got an affinity mission that requires a level in the mid 40s, and doing that is actually going to be decent EXP. So, until next time, this is Luxin, signing off.